I've been an orphan since the age of 8, and I thought I was alone, and I thought I would always be alone. She had diabetes. She had to have multiple surgeries. She had to have, both her feet cut in half, basically. But she always kept her faith. One thing she always said was like, God's got it. He has this in his hands. We're fine. She eventually told me that there was going to be a day that she wasn't going to be here anymore. She always told me she'd be the sun, I'd be the moon, and the sun helps the moon to shine. And the night that she died, I can remember just laying in bed that night, learning that I wasn't ever gonna see my mom again or be able to tell her that I loved her. I just remember thinking, like, if there was a God, I didn't want to know him at all. One thing I remember throughout, all my 10 years is just those sun, the moon, and the stars. And so whenever, about 5 years ago, when one of my best friends invited me to the mix, we walked in and the first song they sang made me stop where I was. The words that really struck me were, "If the stars are made to worship, so will I." Because I had spent 10 years looking to the stars and the moon. And so when I first heard those words, I had felt like, I had my mother again for just a second. It felt like she was telling me like everything was gonna be okay, that I was in the right place at the right time. I made the decision like right then and there, and I gave my life to Christ that day. Became a member of the church, and I immediately started serving. I first started in FC Kids. One of the best things was I didn't know much about the Bible or anything about the story, but I was able to learn as those kids were learning. And I spent the next 4 years just serving at the mix, serving on Sundays, serving in FC Kids. And I constantly have people around me who are leading me and guiding me through my journey. The miracle is that Jesus saw me, he still sees me, and he loves me, and he has surrounded me with a huge family.